as soon as history was made. Red Sox fans by the thousands poured onto the streets around Fenway Park and Kenmore Square. And it finally happened during a lunar eclipse. The dream held onto by fans for so long, now suddenly reality. Some lit fireworks, others captured the moment with pictures. As fans celebrated, dozens of police officers prepared to move in just in case. A clear message was being sent: celebrate, then go home. No need to repeat the tragedy that came just 1 week ago. While a majority cheered peacefully, the few that caused problems, such as climbing poles or lighting fire, were taken away in handcuffs. In all, police made at least 21 arrests. They then moved in to disperse the crowd. Many moved away quickly, but for those that did not, smoke was set off as police pushed the crowd back. Lessons appeared to have been learned. Officers came out in greater numbers and better prepared. Red Sox fans celebrated into the early morning hours, and then it was time to go home until, of course, the official parade begins, when even greater numbers are expected to once again fill the streets of Boston. Outside Fenway Park in Boston, Brad Puffer, NECN.
And so the update is about 35 arrested, about 15 people hurt, none of them seriously. 15 people did initially go to the hospital, however, including one police officer. There is still more celebrating outside Fenway Park this morning, although a bit more subdued, no less joyful, and Steve Safran is there. Steve, good morning.
Can you believe we're reporting this story, Mike?
No, I can't, Steve. I've been in the news business for 22 years. You know, my life, as a kid, it was 67. I graduated from high school in 1975, dating myself. I had a family and started my life 1986. It's finally 2004, and we got something to celebrate.
Finally, a banner for Red Sox Nation. I'll tell you, these fans, they are terrific. They have been here all night long. They are really, really cold, but they are really happy to be here. It has been a terrific night to be here. We're right outside the area where the Red Sox park their cars. They arrived by bus about 7:30 this morning, and then they went into the ballpark, into the locker rooms to get their stuff, and they've been slowly dribbling out in their respective cars, some in limos. We even saw Gabe Kapler leave in a regular old taxi cab. And when the fans get a glimpse of them, they absolutely scream. Curt Schilling, I can see right now to my left, is just getting into his car. I'm going to kind of get out of the way. Abbas, it's the car right over there. Curt Schilling just got in. You are going to hear a massive, massive round of applause, and rightly so, when Curt Schilling comes out. You know, we were talking earlier about the MVP and that they had chosen Manny Ramirez to be the series MVP, but surely Curt Schilling might be the MVP of the entire ball of wax, Mike.
There is no doubt that he has enshrined himself in Boston folklore, baseball folklore, and in the hearts of Red Sox fans everywhere, and all this just 1 year on this team. It is amazing.
You can see a woman leaning in to talk to Curt Schilling. He came out briefly to talk to the media, really just to say hello and to say that he was looking forward to the parade that is upcoming probably on Saturday now. A lot of folks down here are saying, and you know, that makes a lot more sense if that's indeed what they go with, if you're looking at something as potentially massive as this parade could be. You can see how tight the parking lot is here, and they're trying to coordinate a bunch of limos to get back and forth. So the Schillings are sitting there in the back seat, and I got to tell you, he was so animated when he got off the flight. All of these ball players have been really, really excited. They have been talking to the press, and
Steve, he is an animated guy. Let's keep our fingers crossed that his surgery, which we presume he's going to have any time now, goes well.